Folks, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Ivy and Thompson at the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Stolen by Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls. White with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Giddey. Dosunmu on the wing. Fires for 3. The kick out to White. Vucevic, a screen on Ivy. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Cunningham against Giddey. Cunningham, left side. Clock at 6. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Ivy against White. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Cunningham. Back to Duren. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's White. Outside Giddey. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Back to Giddey. Puts it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. They need this. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Cunningham. Puts it up from the high post. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Cunningham's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Giddey with a screen on Cunningham. Outside Giddey. Dosunmu for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
Moving well. Duren working in the 2-man game.
And so here is Chicago. Giddey passes to Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Harris outside. Out to Thompson. Lets a three fly. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. Now here's Harris. With his first shot attempt. The shot that time not on target. Chicago leading by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Giddey against Cunningham. White for 3. Sure, from three-point range. White's got 7 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Cunningham. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now here's Dosunmu from deep. Giddey. Duren with a rebound. Ivy, left side. Pass to Duren. Here's Thompson. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward. Well, look at him get up. Cade has some hops now.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Bulls, with 1 playoff game win in the last 8 seasons, the lowest total over any 8-year stretch in franchise history, Stan.
Well, yeah, they've hovered around 500 for the last 4 seasons and been really competitive. But the problem is you can get stuck in that middle. Now, going young, can they find a path back to relevance?
For Chicago, Smith comes in for Buzelis, and Okoro is subbed in for Dosunmu. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Thompson, and it's Robinson in for Ivy. Giddey. Duren with a rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Robinson for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The 3 from Okoro. That one doesn't drop.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Harris passes to Duren. Nice D from Vucevic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Vucevic slams it in.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Harris for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Giddey passes to Smith. White on the wing. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And here's Harris outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down 3s.
And Okoro gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, This will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Giddey against Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And it's Okoro penetrating. White for three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Smith. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Robinson in the post. That shot is off. Here's Okoro. And there's another one for Chicago. And so it's Chicago finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got Duncan Robinson, Isaiah Stewart out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Jones in at the 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Brian.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Okoro, no good. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Jenkins. Jones sets a screen to the middle. Herter against Robinson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holland's checked in. Detroit on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's Robinson. Still no points. The 3. Not going to go that time.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
The shot by Terry, no good.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Robinson gets the bucket.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You gotta get out on him.
On the wing, Jones. Okoro outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Okoro's got 7 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Holland. Got a piece of it. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Okoro. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart for Chicago. Who's Ellis is checked in for Collins. The Sumu comes in for Terry, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And the shot's good.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Jones, he's checked in for Okoro. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Giddey. Back to Smith. There's the three. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Out to Thompson. From downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Jalen Smith earns his keep here in the NBA as a great utility big man.
Well, he sure does, B.A. Look, if you need size out there, Smith is your guy. He knows his role and he works hard, pulls down rebounds, and he offers a little bit of floor spacing as well.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 14. 5 on the clock. Back to Ivy. Stolen by Giddey. Wide open look. Detroit with a rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. Look out!
Wow!
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Smith with a screen on Ivy. Giddey into the lane. Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Ivy. This one for 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Chicago leading by 8. Jones finds Giddey. Back to Jones. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Robinson. Up and over Smith. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Thompson.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And Harris is subbed in for Robinson. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Giddey scanning the floor. Outside White. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you got to applaud the readiness of Kobe White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Duren. Nice D from Vucevic. Inside, here's White, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Vucevic's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
To the inside from 7 feet away. Got a hand on it. Ivy, left side. Duren against Vucevic. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Harris has got room, and it's cleared by Vucevic.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Harris. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Now just a 4-point Chicago lead. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Now here's Duren. Harris a screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Gets the three to fall. Harris has got 11.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
He gets it in there.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Giddey against Cunningham. A minute 37 left in the second quarter. Two open that time. Made it look easy. And that's 13 points for Tobias Harris.
I just love the ball movement.
Giddey against Cunningham. Vucevic, a screen on Cunningham. Giddey into the lane. Outside White. Takes a three. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. There's a minute 12 left in the half. Giddey against Cunningham. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Dosunmu. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Duren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Duren with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Giddey against Cunningham. And it's Giddey missing. Cunningham outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
On the court now with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right, thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break. Well, I don't know about you guys, but my eyes have been glued to this one.
Man, it's hard to even look away. This game has been neck and neck.
Neck and neck? Where'd that come from, Ernie?
I believe that phrase comes from horse racing. Shaq, think of like a photo finish like you and Kenny running to the board.
So if I trip him, would that be face and floor?
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. You like what I did there? Showing they know how to play. Chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Pistons trail by 3. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Now Vucevic. Ivy defends. And there it is for him. That's 10 points for Nikola Vucevic.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
Cunningham going to work inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Now here's White. 23 points in the game. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Cunningham missing. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Vucevic. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. White's got 26.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, guys, plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you guys.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Thompson. The Bulls making their last shot. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Oh, stolen by Harris. 3-on-3. Pass to Duren. And here is Thompson. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, you've got to like the instincts there from Thompson to find his teammate off the pick and roll.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's White. Shakes him. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And that's now 28 points for Coby White.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Harris outside. Pass to Ivy. And here's Thompson for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Giddey. Sweet little floater. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, B.A., and admitting that in recent years they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course has taken place.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 5. Vucevic's shot is off. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Ivy passes to Duren. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Cunningham against Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Duren, and the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And stolen by Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Giddey. Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Chicago leading. Outside Giddey. Back to White. Dosunmu outside. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Jenkins is checked in for Cunningham. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. Ivy outside. On the wing, Thompson. Duren the screen. Thompson passes to Duren. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Outside Jones. Vucevic against Duren. Pass to White. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Duren. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, Duren becoming more comfortable with this shooting game.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Here's Jones. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thompson outside. To the paint. For the lead. Duren. The pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Duren. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Great finish by White. A 6'5" point. He can overwhelm you.
Some changes for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Okoro is subbed in for Dosunmu. Now here's Harris. He's got 13.
Man, I'll tell you what. Everything Harris does tonight offensively has been working. He's piling up the points.
Here's Collins. Pass to White. Over Ivy. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Collins. 33 points for Kobe White.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Harris outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
Collins with a screen on Ivy. Ivy against White. And here's Collins for 3. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons leading. Pass to Harris. From deep. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. Collins finds White. The baseline J. And the shot falls short that time. Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Cunningham. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. Here's Cunningham. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 8 rebounds in the game. Okoro, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jones feels it out. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Collins, no good. Giddey against Cunningham. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 15 points here in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Here's Jones. It's deflected.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Buries it from 3. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. And a switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in, the top pick in his draft. Cade Cunningham was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A., Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Now here's Harris. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Left side, Jones. Tipped.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Cunningham against Giddey. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Pistons lead by 5. Robinson on the wing. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists now tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Tipped away. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Cunningham. The 3-ball. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Giddey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Smith. The Sumu comes in for Okoro. And it's White in for Jones.
Well, what I like about Giddey, he just knows how to play this game. Helps his team in so many ways. Big for this offense's flow.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Harris. Ellis grabs the board. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now. Picked by Vucevic. The Sumu for 3. The Bulls with another miss. And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-6 run. Cunningham passes to Harris. Cranes the triple. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's White. Chalk up 2 there. White's got 35 in the game.
Well, White with the tight handle to create space.
Ivy passes to Duren. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by DeSumo. Here's Duren. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls trail by 6. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons in transition. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here is Chicago. Here's White. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Now here's Duren. Pass to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Ellis grabs the board. Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Giddey on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 4-point Pistons lead.
Well, don't forget now, Giddey possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Up top Harris. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Now Vucevic. Both hands there for a little extra.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Oh, it drops in.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. From downtown. Money from 3.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Now here's Cunningham. Oh, the jump hook. You know it.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
He gets it to go.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game, his innate ability to set others up.
Giddey against Cunningham. Ooh, light touch from Cunningham.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Vucevic. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris outside. The 3 ball is down.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Cunningham against Giddey. Outside Cunningham. Shoots a 3. The triple drops.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Vucevic from 11 feet away. Yes, sir! Count it!
Big Vooch with a big bucket. That is clutch.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And Detroit has possession. 6-point lead. Here's Ivy. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from outside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And an intentional foul right there.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Now here's Giddey. Vucevic fires. 10-footer is good. And here's Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. So we see the Pistons get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.